Hello everyone, welcome back to Man Pickle 72 here. I'm just going to do some trawling, I guess, with the Hermes. Maybe do a little how-to, how I do mine, how I operate my bag. Giggity, giggity. Yeah, I think I need to change the gray a little bit more on this boat next time I'm in port. Yeah, I think I'm at La Have Bay Bank or whatever it is. Head down to this lower section here. Seems to be a good spot for deep water. Has the most room to move around anyways. Yeah, before this I just did a little bombing around in a real fast boat, the Selfie. Cheap on gas. Went around to all the different ports to get tips and check out what the missions are. Now jumped into the Hermes. I sold my Atlantic catcher. I couldn't handle the way it wasn't wanting to turn and maneuver the way I wanted it to, so I was like, frig it, I'm selling it. Sold it. And then I bought the Hermes. Kind of just setting up a track that I want to follow along. If you're so inclined, you can also set your autopilot to stay around that 4 to 5 knots. It's hard to kind of keep it steady when you're going up and down waves, and it slows down, it picks up speed when it goes down the waves. So kind of pick your poison. Either do it manually or just do it autopilot. Well, it sounds like we got a whale nearby. I don't think I see it. Maybe a little flash of a tail or something. So I hope everyone's doing well. I know there's a lot of chaos going on. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on too, so I've been away for a little while. Take a little break. Gotta get some things done in my life, and they're slowly going. But we have a beautiful day out on the water, it looks like. And what I gotta do, at least I think that one there, you can see the people. Alright, let's go with that. Back up. Alright. I like the little center control where the two dots and the arrows above and below. Just by pushing your toggles on the controls, you can control out or in. You don't have to hold the button to reel out, reel in. It's kind of a pain all the time. Yeah, I don't like the autopilot. I like to control my speed. And if you don't like the if you don't like the difference of it going fast and slow all the time, look at the way the waves are going and maybe try a different direction. If you go lengthwise with them, you might not have it as bad. Sometimes the sonars can be a little hard to read. You don't even really need to look at your fish finder when you're trawling. It's all this Mankarski or whatever screen. Scanmar. That's what it is. So the spider there, you want all as far as you can on the green. It means the opening of the bag is just perfect. Sometimes you'll have to just adjust one just to get it right. Maybe it ends up being a lot of a difference between the two different doors. That's okay as long as that bag is looking like that mouth is perfect. The one side's out a little bit too far. And I'll always bring it in. See how you gotta holding all the buttons, the O, the X. I forgot about that, using the toggles. Now I'll use them. And it's so much easier. Just those two, you can't even, it's not even yellow on my video. Huh. That's weird. But next to the spider there, it's the CTRL, Central Control, I think that's what that is. You got your left and your right, port and starboard. So it says reel in, reel out. It's always good to have the hawk, which shows the number of fish going in. You got to have those store sensors and oh, starting to catch some. But if you can keep an eye on that big orange ball, there's a depth on the side, there's a distance to it. If you can get your bag opening just about right, keep an eye on the numbers. See if as you're getting closer to it, is it going up? Is it going down? If it's going down, start letting some more of your bag out. Try and keep up and match that height, that depth. Right now it's showing 170 meters and coming up a bit. 167, 168, so it's 164. So right now I'm at 172 on my starboard and 152 on my port. That's gonna cover that opening. It's set up pretty well. I made sure I'm doing my 4 knots. That's your upper dot on your purse there. See it moving up and down, that's your speed. One of my doors is a little too far out. It's in the red. That's okay, it's not that far out. Right now I'm catching one fish on the hawk. Slowly catching some. I might still catch some more of this one that's coming up. There. The opening of my purse is just right. My next ball of fish is 299, so I'm gonna just drop her down a little. So we'll let them out. As long as those two bottom green dots are not in the red, you're not too low. You can go a little if you want. Sometimes it's always nicer to have a bigger mouth than a little smaller one, or a tight one. Giggity, giggity. So now one of my doors is a little too deep, which is not that bad. I'm not going to worry about it. If you can get it just right, you can fill your boat pretty fast. Probably four nets, maybe 5. I think I could do 5 on this one. Just take some practice. So now my bag is a little too deep, which is okay because it's still right close to where it should be. You don't go very fast. You don't need to. But the more your purse fills up, the slower you're going to get because it's more resistance, more weight that you're pulling through the water. So that's why you need the horsepower. Make sure you have your full engine upgrade on this boat. Any of the big boats that require it. There's lots of fish there. 324 deep, 164 meters in front of me, and off to the starboard. So if you want, you could try and turn to starboard, but it's that too close that you might as well just hope you get a bunch of them. Sometimes I like letting it out just so that it falls and opens it even more and drops down to get to the depths or even closer. So once it gets down into that, then start going again, and you take a big scoop. See, I'm 4, 5, 4 fish per second, I think that is. There's 5, there's 3. I think it's called dipping, kind of dipping your net. If you want to call it a bag or a purse, it's teabagging. Drop the tea bag. Oh, back to 1. That one must be real close because there's no depth on it, but the other one is 190 in front, 340 deep still. Sometimes you got to watch out. I think I've hooked a whale once or twice because it wasn't bottom that I hooked, and it flings your bag. Things go all crazy, and it's got to fall back down if it's not tangled up and screwed up. And I noticed with these ones, it tells you the warp wire's gonna break. So around 50 to 60%, you might want to start bringing your purse back up. Because if you hit into a patch of fish, you could be over 80% and your lines, I don't know if they're going to still break or not, but I tend to bring a lot of these ones in over full and haven't lost one yet. So this is going to be a good one. 267 deep, 208 in front of me. So I'm getting fairly close to it. And I think my purse is too deep, so, and the numbers are 277, 278, so it's going down, so I'm okay. I'm not going to bring it in. Just leave her deep. Oh, there we go, 2. It's going to go real fast. Even if you're just catching a little piece of it here, it's going to go fast. So if you think it's getting close to that 60, you might want to start bringing it up through that. And it'll still fill up as you're bringing it in, but I mean, you're not going to overfill it. It's getting close. 169, 167 in front. Still getting close to it. It's 300 meters deep, so I could probably start bringing in anytime soon. I keep pressing the wrong button. Now I'm done letting my net fall. Let's put her into gear and pick up a little bit of speed because I'm going to need it to bring my bag up. It's going to go fast. So here she comes. I'm bringing it up already. Considering I got 380 meters and 360 meters of line out on each. There we go. See? Warp wires reached. Still catching fish 3. Sometimes I'll just drop my speed so that I'm not pulling so hard on the wires and just let the winches bring them in. Got the crew out there. Switch that to haul. Yeah. Get some people into place. They'll be able to keep up to start. Once I bring my purse back in, they unload it. I'll leave those guys still in the set area. I'll set it back out, and while it's going out, then I'll take the guys off of that crew, put them into their place, which is probably the freezer and the stacker, and let them go while I'm trawling for more. It's always good to have food so that you can feed your crew to help regenerate if you have to switch them out. Warp wires reached. Yes, I know. I know. Just don't break. Just don't break. 200 meters to go still in line. Oh, beautiful sunset going on. Those friggin' birds, seagulls, make wicked crab bait. Sometimes you can go in reverse just to help ease the tension, I guess. But you gotta worry about opening the mouth of your purse and letting fish out. But that would be in real life, not this. Because you gotta cinch that mouth closed. Keep all the fish in there. And this is what's killing our friggin' oceans. Big boats like this. Because there's so little fish out there, they gotta catch more. So they need bigger boats to catch more. Vicious cycle. Our resources going down the tubes in a hurry. Yeah, I gotta change that gray a little bit. It's a pretty bright boat. Nobody better hit me. I like it. It's a nice boat. Boys, picture on this crappy. Sorry about the quality, people. I don't know why the color's always off on this TV. Beautiful sunset. Sooner or later we'll get dark here. It'll be pitch black. Now as it's going out, let's take them off. Oh. My sonar is buggered up for some reason. Unless I'm on a big giant fishbowl. I think it's just cavitation from when I started the boat. Let's see if it clears up or not. Oh, my cook is all done. I wish you could just pick them and move them over instead of having to go all the way over through. As soon as you click on them, watch, it goes right over to resting. It's like, what the, really? Then you gotta drag them all the way through. Oh God, damn it. No, that's not where I want you. I want you in stacking. Thank you. Need one more damn person, and you can't do it. You can't do any of that. You can't do the gutting. You can't do freezing. You can't do any of that. Ooh, that's a big ball. 219, 210 away, 192 down. Oh, I'm getting there. Look at that, 2 already. Keep dropping. If you don't want to get any closer, you could put her back into neutral and just let your purse drop. Lengthen out until you get down to the depth you want. Then put her into gear. And you'll snag that whole bag. That whole ball of fish. That's cool. 168, 170, yeah, it's coming in. It's going up. I'm perfect. 166, 154. Look at that, 3 fish coming in. I could let it more out on the one side of my purse to open it more, which I will. Do you see it going to the where you're perfect in the green? Stop. There we go. Now we should be golden to get going. Fill the rest of it up. Come on. 136. Probably start bringing it in if I needed to. And then I'd be snagging all of that. That's what I'm going to do. Up, see the easy she comes. 124, 123. See, I should have started. Well, you got to be 100 meters deep for you to start catching fish. So don't go below or above that because you won't catch any. So you might as well just stay around that 105, 110, and just skim the bottom of them. Say I went too high on the one, I'm gonna have to let that out. And if you want to keep your symmetrical opening of your purse, let them both out or bring them both in at the same time. Sometimes I've let one side go out extra far to help steer my purse the direction I want to turn. Most times it screws it up. When you're bringing it in, you'll have to wait a little bit longer for that to pull, like say the port side to pull back in, and then it pops back out. So you got to kind of pick your poison. And just keep scooping through this. Come on, I want to catch that little bit more. You want to be at least 60% to bring it in, because make it worthwhile. Because the fuller the bag, the faster you fill up, the faster you get back to port to sell. And I had a tip before that cod was going this direction, so I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of cod. Regular fish, cod's where the money is. If you like long lining, make your money at cod. I almost want to let it out. Oh, I am letting it out, never mind. Just to dip that bottom ball of fish there. That's weird, the yellow doesn't show up on this, on my camera. It's hard to see it anyways. You can see as you're speeding up, your doors get pulled in. More tension on the line pulls your doors in. Then when it slows down, watch, it'll open them up. So if you want to take and get a nice ball of fish, and if you can get close to it, that's why sometimes I'll pop it into neutral and let that mouth of the bag open, get nice and big, and then put it into gear slowly and just scoop. Big old scoop. Perfect. This one's 177 in front of me, 230 meters deep. I don't think I need to go any deeper. Oh, that's a fish right there. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Fill up. I'm pretty, there we go. 2 fish per second. It's gonna go fast, I think. Five to 7 is good. 9 is the highest and the best. That's a big old ball down there. Oh, yeah, see already. As soon as you hit that 60%, that's when that warp wire hits. Ooh. Can I bring it in and drop it right back down on this? I think I might be too close. 100 meters, 120. But I'm going to be scooping a lot more here coming up. 110, not quite. I don't think I might fill up before it. No. Ah. It'd be nice if it does. Yeah, shut the motor off, just sit there. Don't move. Don't move. Oh yeah. Get the guys in position. Come on. Meanwhile, it's hanging in the water. Don't break. Get into position. Oh, see? Instead of always going over to rest, instantly. One of my pet peeves. Come on, guys. Fix that. You should be able to click on him and move him where you want him. Bring it in, guys. Come on. Let's see all those fishies. See what we caught in our first bag. Or is it our second? Second, sorry. Second, and we've got like 200 and something thousand. 209,000. Oh, yeah, right there. 209,993 pounds on the last one. Don't you birds get tired? Go frig off. Be nice to toggle them off. Nope, you gotta stay buzzing around you. As in real life. So far, 175,000 pounds of cod. That's pretty good. 117,000 of haddock, 23,000 pollock, 59,000 redfish, and no silver hake. Set on out. Here we go. I'm not putting it in the gear. I'm just going to let it out. Just let it out. $107 meters in front, or 57. It's hard to see it. 100 meters deep, 110 meters. I might get to dip it. I just may get to dip it. But that's it where we are today. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. We'll see you again. Bye for now.